Hey y'all, I know it's been a while since I made a video. The end of the semester kind of snuck up on me really quick and it got wild for a while. So I guess this video I'll be talking about kind of a recap over the whole semester with my experience living in a van and trying to work, trying to go to school, all that kind of stuff. And also what I've learned throughout this whole experience, finishing out this semester. So I guess I'll start with the hardest thing that I've experienced while living in a van, and that would be probably the cold and the heat. So when I first moved here, it was about 85 degrees at night outside, which meant it was a little bit warmer in the van because the heat from the day would collect in the van, and it wouldn't cool off probably until about midnight-ish. And now it's the other way around, where when I wake up in the morning it's colder in my van than it is outside. And that's been the transition that I've had to deal with, just because it's really uncomfortable. You know, I wouldn't have that situation living in a house or living in an apartment or anything like that. So that probably has been the hardest part. Another one is just kind of being comfortable. It's a minivan. It's not like I can stand up in it, and it's not like I have room to have extra groceries or extra water or anything like that. So that's also been a challenge. But the best part about it, the easiest part, I think, this semester is just kind of knowing I can save a lot of money. And I can sleep wherever I want to, and I can move wherever I want to. I can move my house wherever I want to. That's been amazing. That's a good feeling. So this semester was really hard for me. I was not prepared, I don't think, to take on the workload that I did from school. There was a couple times where I considered dropping out of school just because I couldn't handle all the homework, plus working and not making enough money, and stressing out about there was a point where I had $4 in my bank account, and that's not a very settling feeling. And I'm not in so much better of a boat right now, and the money situation is already stressing me out for next semester. But by living in the van, I know that it saves me from taking out those loans just to pay for my apartment or to pay for my dorm. But at the same time, you know, it is hard to be a full-time student and to try to work as many hours as you can to make enough money to pay for your tuition. So it's definitely been a challenge being here, being on my own in a new place, new city, new people. So even with all the hardships that I kind of faced this semester, I ended up with straight A's in all my classes. I made some great friends along the way. I work at a job that I really like. Like I said, even though it's not a lot of money, I'm not making a lot of money, the people that I work with, my managers, my coworkers, the environment is so great, and I'm really thankful for that. And it's always fun when you get to meet new people, especially living in a van, because it's such a conversation point. And so I've made a lot of friends, and so many people have reached out and tried to help me, whether it just be like, hey, you know, if you ever need a shower, you can come shower at my house, or if you ever need a driveway, you can come park at my house. And I never really expected that kind of acceptance when I was living in a van. I thought a lot of people would look down on me and call me like a crazy hippie girl, or, you know, like just a homeless bum. But it's been quite the opposite, where people are open and they're accepting of me, and they offer so much help to me, and I am so grateful for that. So that's been one of the best things I have to say about doing the whole van life experience, is so many people are willing to reach out and to help and to offer advice, or to offer a meal or a shower or a driveway or anything. And just the warmth in people's hearts towards me that I've felt is something I really haven't experienced before. It is astounding. And it's all because they understand how passionate I am about living in the van and saving money and just living my life to the fullest and not being sucked into debt or anything like that. You know, like they can see the passion that I have for doing this, and that's definitely helped me out a lot. So I'm not quite sure yet what I'm gonna do over the break besides work a lot, make as much money as I can before next semester. I am gonna go home back to Texas for a few days at some point, and I'm not quite sure when that will be. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do when I don't have to go to work or anything like that, because once again, it's not like I really have anywhere to just chill and hang out. Can't just go home and watch TV or anything like that. So if you have any suggestions on what y'all really like to do in your free time, just drop it in a comment below. Something that I can probably do. It is winter, so it's kind of hard for me to get out and go hiking and all that kind of stuff. But whatever y'all's advice is for kind of having some extra free time. So that was my semester in a nutshell. It was crazy and it was hard, but living in the van allowed me to get through it. I'm kind of excited for next semester. Now I have a rhythm. I know what to expect. So I think I can handle next semester a little bit better. And I'm excited to see what happens.